I need to warn the Gavins. I need to warn everyone. If the herd if some of it followed us here, then most of it would have been heading towards Greenport. I need to warn as many people as I can. Why is it so dusty out here? Emily, hey, is everything alright? Anything? Yeah, someone came in, not sure who, said walkers were everywhere, that they needed help, and that's when they cut out. Didn't recognize the voice? No, not really. They were rushing and scared. Why's the main gate shut? We're surrounded. What? Yeah, that herd was bigger than what we saw. And it's around us. On all sides. It is... They got here quick, and you're surprisingly calm. Pointless freaking out. We have nowhere to go. Right. I don't know what to say. We need a plan here. We need to try and estimate how many are around us. Right? That's going to be difficult. But either way, what good will that do? To judge whether we can take care of the herd or not. I'm gonna have to say that we can't, but feel free to look for yourself. I mean, I trust your judgment, but we need to try and get word to Rob and his family. I mean, no one was picking up their radios. Seriously? I think you need to look for yourself. What? I think it's a little too late for that. Okay. Alright. I mean, I'll have a look. But can you do something for me while I do? Of course. What is it? Just round everyone up, okay? Get them all to the community lounge. We can see who's here, who isn't, and let them know what's going on. I'm on it. Okay, thank you. I'll head up to the walls to take a look. Wait, I mean, now that I focus, I can hear the moans outside of the walls. I need to take a look. I need to see how bad this is. Let's get up top. I mean... Yeah, I can... sounds like there's a lot of them. I mean, it's harder to hear from up here, but... Man, that is dusty, and not to mention it's foggy, and jeez. There's so many. And it looks like even more are coming. I mean, I can barely see, but there's so many more than I have ever seen, and she's right, we are getting surrounded. I don't even know how many there are. There has to be thousands coming. Hundreds of thousands. I can see them coming over the horizon. I don't know what to say. My God. Jesus, how did this happen? Have you ever seen a herd this big before? No. I've seen one close in size, but even that was smaller than this. Well, what do we do? I mean, what can we do? You think we can fight that without dying? We could try, but probably not. We have to do something. Well, yes. Yes, we do, but it's going to be hard to figure out what. Emily's bringing everyone together so I can tell them what's happening. What do you tell everyone? What can I tell them other than the truth? It's a scary truth. Yeah, but better that than keep them in the dark. They should at least know the situation. You're right on that, but do they need to hear how we basically have no way out? Well, you tell me, if you didn't know you were trapped, would you like to? You know, would you like to know that? I mean, in a sense, yes. I'd want to know about the herd, but not about the fact that if we don't get out, we'll all starve to death. Yeah, but then if you didn't know that, you'd go eating big meals thinking we have enough. At least this way we can ration food and supplies. Just be careful what you say. Don't lay it on too thick. I mean, I'll try, but either way, we're all stuck here together. Whatever we do, it has to be best for everyone. Yeah. Do you mind staying up here and keeping watch? You know, just in case the herd breaks through the barricades. Of course, I know what's happening anyway. If we come up with anything, okay, I'll let you know, but... Jeez, this really isn't good. I need to get down there. Hopefully Emily's managed to get everyone together. I know that I wasn't up there for very long, but this really isn't good. Hopefully she's gotten everyone together. Can I say it? Yeah, it looks like she has. I saw some people. Okay. What do I say? The truth. Tell them the truth. And tell them that we have to handle this. Okay. Looks like everyone's here, I think. Yeah. Reese is taking pictures. Yeah, it looks like everyone's here. I think everyone's here. This is everyone that lives here, right? I think so. Okay. Hey. Dada! Hey, baby. By now, as you were walking here, you probably heard the moans outside of the walls. You could barely hear them from in here, which I suppose is a good thing, but most of you will have an idea of what's going on because of that, but also not, I guess. We're surrounded by walkers. I don't know how this happened, but it's most likely something to do with the Silenced, okay? I'll admit that. This kind of thing doesn't just... A herd couldn't just slip through our walls. I don't know how large it is, but we are surrounded to as far as the eye could see, and there's more coming. We can try to fight it. To kill them all. The walkers, I mean, but we'll run out of food and water before we can. There's hundreds of thousands out there, probably more. This is by far the biggest herd I've ever seen, and I've seen some pretty large ones. So what do we do then? That's what we need to figure out. I'm going to continue to try and contact everyone else to see if anywhere else in the community is clear of walkers, but in the meantime, we need to make a plan. We can try to fight it. Walkers will just keep coming non-stop. We only have a limited amount of food here, even with everything growing in the greenhouse. Despite the situation we find ourselves in, we will survive. Okay, I promise you all that. Well, what if we cover ourselves in guts and sneak away from New Leaf? Well, it's quite the distance from here to the exit. It'd be risky, but it's a viable option. We couldn't all go, though, because we have 2 very young children here who wouldn't make the trip. But yes, Reese, some of us could do that. So, what are the options we have? I mean, all of them. Well, like Reese just said, we can cover ourselves with blood and guts and sneak away, right? That's one option. What you do after is multiple options. You can just leave forever and leave New Leaf behind and start a new life somewhere else. Or you can try to lead the herd away. Maybe you could even get some help from other communities, but not many of you know where to go to find them. We could try to pick the walkers off through the bars on the gates until they're all gone, but that would take weeks, if not months. We don't have enough food to last us that long. We could try to fight it head on, but we'd lose too many people and it wouldn't be worth it. We could escape through the sewers, but none of us know their layout and we'd get lost, not to mention that the Silenced could be down there waiting for us. Hell, they could be waiting for us no matter what we do. So, trapped? Oh, yes. So, we have to pick one of those options, unless someone can think of something else. None of those options are good, though. I know. But it's all we've got. Maybe the herd isn't as big as it looks. Can't say how many there are exactly. Maybe I'm just overestimating the numbers. I like to think I am, but I really don't think I am. There's that much fog and dust out there that I can barely tell, but like I said, walkers, for as far as the eye could see. Believe me, I'm just as freaked out as you all are, if you couldn't tell. Emily, on the other hand, is surprisingly calm, and I don't know how. She probably should have done this speech thing rather than me, but hey, you're stuck with me now. We're all stuck together. And we'll get through this together. I will do everything I can to make sure you all survive. Okay? So what do we do first? Well, we need to work out exactly how much food we have so we can ration it. We need to fill all empty containers we have with water just in case no one is tending to the piping and all that, which doesn't seem very likely at all. We need to take it in turns trying to take down as many walkers as we can through the gates. We need to limit power usage so that our generators don't run out. We have a backup, but once that runs out, we have no electricity. Luckily, that's not the biggest deal. I mean, most of us had to go years without electricity anyway, so we can do it again. We all need to put in work. Take it in turns, guarding the gates. And most importantly, we all need to decide what to do. Not just some of us, all of us. This decision won't only affect a few of us, but us all. Until then, we ration food, keep trying to contact everyone else, save power, and hope for the best outcome. If you have any questions, you know where I am, and I mean, I'm not going to be far from you now, but the gym is there if you want to use it to blow off some steam or just work out. And go easy on the showers if you're taking them. The walls will stand, so we don't need to worry about them collapsing or walkers getting past them. What now? Well, first things first, we need to stock up on the water. Then, if you can, try to get some rest. Okay, we're going to need all the strength we can get these next few days, weeks. If you want to stand guard on the walls, then feel free to do so. We'll manage the rationing first thing tomorrow, but that doesn't mean you go and take supplies and stockpile now, because that's not the case. I don't think any of you would do that anyway, but I know that you're probably panicking and thinking, oh, I need to take as much food as I can. Please don't do that, okay? We can work everything else out as the situation progresses, okay? But thank you all for listening to me hammer on for the past few minutes. We'll all get through this, okay? I'll make sure of it, even if it kills me, okay? So please, bear with me, bear with everyone, and I promise you, one day, at some point, everything will get better, one way or another. Whether that means we ultimately have to leave here, then that's a sacrifice that'll have to be made in order to keep everyone alive. And if that's what it takes, then I'm more than willing to make that sacrifice.